guys. So we're going to continue with our nutrition segment, but in this segment, we're going to talk about how to eat in order to lose weight. Many people fail at eating to lose weight, and it's because they don't know how to, or it's because they think they are eating to lose weight, but in actuality, they're not, right? So when you're eating to lose weight, you basically want to be in a caloric deficit. Many of us don't know how to be in a caloric deficit because we don't even know how to eat to maintain at the current weight we are at, right? When you are trying to lose weight, you need to learn what your body needs to maintain where it's at, and then how to trick your body into turning on your metabolism, because now you're burning more than you're intaking, right? So that's the simple way to put it. I don't like to get all scientific. I know all the scientific terms. I like to keep it simple for the average person to be able to digest this information, because me trying to get all scientific on you is going to do what? Prove what? That I got these certifications. Okay, that's cool, but I'm looking to help you to where you want to, get to, right? And if it's weight loss, listen to a few of these tricks, right? So the first thing you need to do is figure out what your maintenance calories are. So you can go online, Google a calculator, and put in your biometrics, whatever questions it asks you, and it's going to say, okay, this is how much calories you need to be intaking in order to maintain the current weight you're at, right? So then you're going to take it a step further, and then you're going to say, okay, now I want to lose a pound a week, right? All right, so from there, put in that calculator and see what it says. That calculator is going to take you from either 250 to 500 calories less than what your maintenance calories are, right? That's one way to be in a caloric deficit. The second way to be in a caloric deficit is to exercise, right? Voila! It's not really rocket science, but it's simple, right? But you have to exercise to the point where you are burning enough calories, though. You can't go in the gym, burn 200, 300 calories, and think that that's going to get you somewhere. No, you need to be going in the gym and you need to be hitting some numbers. Like during your weight bearing exercises, you should be hitting 400, 500, 600 calories at a time in a session. You got to turn up the heat when it comes to how many calories you are burning in a weight bearing exercise session, right? Then on top of that, you need to be doing some slow, steady state cardio, preferably fasted. But hey, not all of us can do fasted cardio because we might not have the time to do that. And I totally understand. But you need to make sure that you are getting some cardio in. And you need to be also hitting some numbers with cardio. You cannot be getting on the machine for 10, 20 minutes thinking that's going to do something for you. You need to be hitting between 8 to 10,000 steps at the minimum a day for your body to be turning on that metabolism, before your body to be burning some calories. This is the only way that you're going to put your body into a caloric deficit with exercise. I'm telling you guys, you have to be intense with your workouts. You have to go in there and give it your all. You have to exercise and mean it. Don't go in there pushing a little weight. Okay, I sweat a little bit, or you sitting there taking Instagram photos, taking shots and all this type of stuff. You got too much rest time in between your sets. You are not breaking the sweat. You're not doing nothing. The next day you getting up, you're not even hurting. What did you just do? Go in there and waste your time. That's what you just did. And then when it comes time for you to weigh yourself or take pictures and you don't see no progress, hey, it's because you didn't do what you were supposed to do. Instead of doing that 20-pound dumbbell squat, you could have did 30 or 40 pounds. You could have challenged yourself. Or you've been staying at the same 10-pound bicep curl for the last 4 weeks. When you going to get to the 12 pounds? When you going to get to the 15 pounds? You have to take up the intensity in your exercise regimen. Even if it doesn't look like you going up in weights, it can look like you going up in reps or going up in sets. Hell, it can look like you going up in your intensity. So doing some pause sets, holding some sets. Like if you're in a deep squat, hold it for a second. Or if you're doing some hamstring curls, how about counting 1, 2, 3, then pull up. 1, 2, 3, then pull up. You have to switch it up. You cannot keep doing the same thing over and over in the gym and think that you are going to consistently see your body changing to whatever goal that you're trying to achieve. That's not how it works. You have to go in there with 110% mindset, okay? So what was the first thing? Making sure that you know your maintenance calories are, and then putting yourself in a caloric deficit of 250 to 500 calories. The second thing was making sure that you are burning calories, and I mean burning real calories while you are exercising. That goes for weight-bearing exercises, and that goes for cardio as well, okay? And then the third thing is your nutrition. So you can put yourself in that caloric deficit, but what does your food look like? What does your protein intake look like? What does your carbohydrate intake look like? What does your fat intake look like? You cannot out-train a bad diet. I promise you. I promise you. It does not work. It doesn't. You can't say, oh, I'm going to go over here and eat a little bit more pie, or I'm going to go over here and eat a little bit more Popeyes or fried chicken and then burn it off the next day. It don't work like that. It takes your body a long time to get that back off. It could be a week or two before you see those pounds go back off, because you cannot out-train a bad diet. If you want to consistently see the scale move down, move down, move down, move down, you have to make sure that you're consistently in a caloric deficit through your nutrition and through your exercise and through your calorie count, right? And then you have to make sure that protein is your number one macronutrient. I cannot stress enough how important protein is. Protein is going to make you feel fuller longer. It is going to help you recover. It is going to help you build lean muscle. All right? And those are just the three surface level things that protein does for you. It is so much more. But you need to make sure that you are prioritizing protein in order to see weight loss. And you guys have to eat. That's the fourth thing. You gotta eat. No, actually, that's the fifth thing. Protein was the fourth thing. That's the fifth thing. You gotta eat. You cannot sit up here and say, why the scale not moving if you're not even eating? You're not fueling your body properly. Like, your body literally needs fuel in order to feel safe for it to lose weight. I don't want to hear another person say, I'm not losing weight or the scale not moving if you ain't eating how many calories your body needs in order for it to lose weight. Come on, people. Like, your body is a machine. Just like a daggone car out there needs gas, your body needs food. And it needs the proper food, and it needs a certain amount of food for it to burn calories, for it to burn fat, for you to see the scale moving, for you to see the pictures changing. Come on, people. You have to eat, but you have to eat properly. All right? So I know I just went off on a little tangent there, y'all, but I'm very, very passionate about nutrition because it is the building block for whatever goal that you want to accomplish. Nothing happens without nutrition. I'm just being real. You can ask any of my clients that. Hell, I had a bodybuilding career at a point in time, and my scale didn't move if I wasn't eating right, if I was eating crazy, if I was eating sugar. I wasn't losing any weight, right? But when I had to get it through my head that, D, you're doing something, you have a goal, I had to stop that shit. I had to stop it. And I got almost to where I needed to be, but I had to get up on that stage, right? I had to do what I had to do because I was in prep. I couldn't be in prep that much more longer, or I would have had to start all over again. I didn't want to do that. Luckily, I won 3 first places in overall in my category, but that's for another story, right? But this all is to say that you must eat a certain way in order to lose weight. And if you do not know how, and if you're stressing and you're still trying to figure it out after these tips that I've given you, DM me. Let's get started. Let's set up a free wellness consultation to see what you're doing wrong and to see how I can help you. All right? So I'm Coach D. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.